Welcome back once again. In this part, we will retrieve our data from our Firebase database and we will set this to our recycler view. So first we need to implement our onNested method. Now we need to create a custom class. So we can call it public static class myViewHolder extends recycler view.viewHolder. Now we need to create a constructor. So create a constructor. And now we need to create an object of our view class. So view is going to be myView. And this myView is equal to item view. And now we need to create a method for our type. So public void, we can call it set type, is going to be string type. So text view, my type is equal to myView dot find view by id r.id.type. So this one is type, so make sure that we added same id name. So type, and this myType.setText is going to be this type. So public void set note string note. So text view mnote myView dot find view by id r.id.note, and mnote.setText is going to be note, and public void set date is string date, and text view mdate is equal to myView dot find view by id r.id.date, and mdate dot set text is going to be this date. And now we need to set our amount. So public void set amount, as this one is, we need to add integer. So integer is going to be amount. So text view amount is equal to myView dot find view by id r.id.amount. Now create a string variable. So string stm string dot value of, and we can call it amount. So amount dot set text is going to be this st amount. So all done. Now we need to implement our Firebase recycler adapter inside our onNested method. So open this onNested method, and now we need to add our Firebase recycler adapter. So Firebase recycler adapter, and first parameter is our modeling class, that is data, and second one is our myViewHolder class, is going to be adapter is equal to new Firebase recycler adapter. So make sure that first parameter is data and second parameter is our class name, and new Firebase recycler adapter. And this one is going to be an add semicolon, and inside this parameter we need to pass our layout, our model class. So first we need to add our model class. So data dot class. Second one is our layout name. So r dot layout dot item data, and third one is our class name myViewHolder.class, and last one is our database name, and this one is going to be our database, that is our database name. Okay, now we need to set all this data inside our populate viewholder. So viewholder dot set date is going to be model dot get date. Viewholder dot set type is going to be model dot get type, and viewholder dot set node is going to be model.getNode, and viewHolder.set amount is going to be model.getAmount. And now we need to set this adapter inside our recycler view. So recycler view.set adapter is going to be adapter. So we added all these required fields that we need to retrieve our data from our Firebase database. Now run these apps. Hopefully we will be able to see our data. So now we can see our data. But the thing is that our design is not good. So we need to solve our design issue. Maybe we can see a lot of spaces and it's not looking good. So we need to solve this design issue. So let's add few more data items. Just add some random text, or we can add shop and add amount 6,000, and we can call it something. Just add some dummy text and save. So we can see our data is retrieved and we can successfully add our data to our Firebase database. Now the thing is that we need to solve some design issue of our item data. So here is our item data layout. And we need to change some padding, maybe text appearance. So you can see a lot of spaces. So change this. So for title text view and for note text view, I think all good. So where we need to change, we can change. So change this text appearance medium to small. So text appearance is small. And to remove this padding. And remove this padding from title. So now we can see this title, this text and this description. And for our type, instead of large text view, I think we can choose it text appearance medium. And we need to add our text appearance for our date. Choose is text appearance small. I think small will be better. And remove this padding. I think we don't need any padding. Maybe we don't need any padding. Now I think all good. We can run. Now I think we can run it and check how it look like. Or instead of and for title we added this one, and for amount I think for amount all this functionality is perfect. And change this text appearance medium to a small. So text appearance small. And run these apps once again. It will take few time to complete this Gradle build process. So all done. So now open these apps and here is our application, and now we can see it's looking bad before that. So maybe we need to add padding for our date, and we need to change our text color. Okay, so we need to change our text color. So we need to add some padding and change text color. So go to this date text view. So maybe inside this relative layout we need to add some data item or add some margin. So add a layout margin 10 dp, or add a layout margin 5 dp. And so for doing this, I think first we need to add some padding instead of margin. So add padding 7 dp. So instead of 7 we can choose 10 dp. And now hit this run button. And now open this application I think we don't need to add padding inside our relative layout. We can see this layout is created a lot of spaces. So if we add padding, so I think we need to change this padding from this relative layout, and we need to add this padding inside our date. So remove this padding 10 dp, and need to add a padding inside our date text view. So select padding 10 dp, and now hit this run button. Okay, now we can see. So now we can see it's better than previous time. So we can see our date, our type, our note, and our total number of amount. And we need to change our color to black, so it will be more good. So we added our amount, date, type, and note. All are good, but still we need to solve some design issue. So change this color to, maybe we don't need to change our date color, but we need to change our title color. Instead of this color, we need to choose it black. Or we can select text color, Android color black, and for our note text we also need to change this text color to black. So text color is going to be color black, and for our total amount we need to change our text color. You can choose the text color Android color black, and now hit this run button. So here is our application. Now we can see our all this color. So that's good for this part. So we can see our title, our note, our amount, and our date. And add one more input field. And add type and add some random amount. And add a note. And save. So now we can see our data is added and successfully retrieved at the same time. So it's perfectly worked. In our next part, we will solve some design issue and we will start updating and deleting our data and design, and we will need to design our update layout input field. Just add few more items just for checking, just add some random text. and save. And now we can see our data is added. So we can successfully edit our data and we successfully retrieve our data and add some amount, add some random text and save. So we successfully edit our data and we can also doing a scroll. So all this part is complete. So that's it for this part. We will continue it from our next part. Thank you.